I need to start out this video by making sure that I'm clear that I don't think I'm as good as Shroud or somebody like Shroud. I've faced off with him in the past. We've traded blows. I would say put up a damn good fight, but I don't think I am on the same level as Shroud or Skadoodle or Simple or anything like that. My point of this video today is not to boast or gloat that I am on these people's level. My point of this video is to give people hope and to encourage people to put in hard work and effort and dedication, and to let people know that it's not impossible. This is possible. It's something that you can achieve if you put your mind to it and you work incredibly hard. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea here. But like, comment, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll get into the video right now. I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's me, everyone's favorite internet nobody, Nismospoolin here, and I've got a spicy one for you today. Now, it's going to start out with a story. So, sit down, grab yourself a snack and a drink, and we're going to go over this one together as a team. So, a few years ago, I was in a bit of a slump. And I felt that my skills as a player had somewhat plateaued. And I wasn't improving at a rate that I wanted to be improving at. Like, I wasn't seeing any noticeable improvement in my gameplay. And I actually went and had a chat with a Harvard psychiatrist that specializes in esports athletes and gaming and all those other things. And I wanted to kind of like dig to the root of what was causing me to go through this slump that I was going through. So we chatted for a while, and I told him what was going on. You know, I was making it like I was maintaining my skill level, but not improving and not getting where I wanted to be. And he was like, "Okay, what are your goals as far as your abilities go?" And I told him, you know, I told him tournaments that I wanted to partake in and things that I was excited to win and take a part of and stuff like that. Like, I had all these lofty goals that I was excited to get into, and I felt like if I couldn't get to the core of what was causing this, I wasn't going to achieve or even make a dent in any of these goals. And I mentioned while I was talking to him that Shroud was up on this level that seemed unobtainable, and I wanted to shoot for that level. And he told me, and this is no word of a lie, to give up on that dream. And that rubbed me the wrong way. All throughout my entire life, I have gone through with this mentality that as long as you put in the work, hard work trumps talent every single time. And now, in the future, looking back at it, that was true. It was absolutely true. The more work you put into it, the harder you work, you'll beat talented people that sit on their ass and don't do anything every single time. But this psychiatrist, he was under the impression that I had reached my potential. That this is the very top level of where I was going to be, and it wasn't going to get any better. And he wanted me to, what's the word for it now? It eludes me. Meditate. He wanted me to meditate on things, and he wanted me to become at peace with that, and I couldn't. There was just absolutely no way. And I came out of that talk or that session feeling incredibly underwhelmed and even more fired up to do better. And at the end of and during the entire thing, he told me that that was not how he wanted me to feel coming out of it. Like, he was trying to promote, like, a sense of peace and tranquility within myself, and to not expect things and let things in life just kind of, like, come my way. And I wasn't about that. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I feel like if you work hard at something and you try your best and you really dig deep, you will eventually get to where you want to be. And that still stands today. And I did manage to get over that hump and start seeing improvement again. So now the point of this video, it all comes back around full circle, is it possible to be as good as somebody like Shroud, Skadoodle, Simple, all these other incredible players? And the answer, to put it simply, is yes. And the thing that people do not see about players like Shroud is the amount of practice and dedication they put into their respective games before they blew up and everybody saw them as the end product. You say end, not really the end product. Shroud still has plenty of room to get even better than he is now. Everybody does. If you put your nose to the grindstone and you try really hard and you practice and you see where you are lacking and you notice where you are weak and you target those areas and you really hammer it home, you will improve every single time. Every single time. If you see that your movement is terrible or your decision making is terrible and you go into every single game or every single practice session or whatever you want to do, if you go into it with that mindset in the back of your head, knowing this is where I'm weak, now I need to really focus on it, you will get better. As long as you implement things and make small changes every single time, you will see improvement and you will get better. It is possible to play like the very best in the world. After all, someone like Shroud is only human. He's not a robot. He's not a freaking god sent down from the heavens to play video games in front of everybody. He is just a guy. An incredibly nice guy. But he's just a human like you and me. And the reason that he is as good as he is because he put thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours into Counterstrike. And we're talking... I think it was Beethoven or one of the other classical music composers. I haven't looked this up. I don't know off the top of my head. That said, in order to become considered a professional at anything, you need to put in 10,000 hours of work and practice before you can consider yourself a professional. And he didn't even say the best. He just a professional. 10,000 hours. You're on your way. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Shroud has 50 or 60,000 hours around there into Counter-Strike alone. I know he has over 10,000 hours into Apex Legends, and he has just loads and loads of games he has over 5,000 hours into. And if you take a look at your Steam library or whatever, and you look at the hours that you have into any given game, do you have 10,000 hours? Do you have 5,000 hours? Do you have 3,000 hours? If not, then you shouldn't be down on yourself that you're not as good as some of these absolutely amazing players that you see on YouTube and Twitch all of the time. You should not be looking at these players and being like, every day that I get on, I just want to be as good as these guys, and I'm not, and I don't know why, and it sucks, and you beat yourself up over it. The answer to that is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Put your time in, put your hours in. Really look for your weak spots. Look for the places where you need to improve. Find them, identify them, and get rid of them. And that's how you become as good as somebody like Shroud. That's how you become as good as somebody like Simple. Yes, they are talented. They didn't just come into this world unbelievable, shining metal golden gods of video games. But they are talented. They did get into these games and see that they were better than other people naturally, but the reason that they're at the point that they're at today is because they saw that natural talent and built upon it. Because hard work trumps talent every single time. All right. Well, I hope you guys got a lot out of this. I hope you, if you're new here, go ahead and give me a subscription. I would really appreciate it. If you've been here before, like, comment, etc., etc., etc. And I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for another video. Have a lovely day, afternoon, night, morning, whatever it is. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, it's me. It's been a while. This about sending you a look. Can you do a close-up for me? I'm dead! Thanks, Hanzo! Dang it! Oh, no! You look like, dude. Fuck! Ah! No! Johnny? Get up there! Oh!
On the back and see it from behind. This way. Got him! Fucking mouth. Watch out, Nismo!